falling into formula is something which can reduce one's possibility and one's uniqueness. If you are doing something which is not from the copybook, not regular, which you are doing, if you bring in some new element to your craft, and which doesn't confine the norms, which doesn't confirm the norms, rather, there's a tendency of the establishment that they get threatened, because they couldn't use that. They think, what is this new thing? Can I use it? If I can't use it, so what is he doing? You know? So there's a kind of strange way of pulling that down, to bring it down. And it doesn't happen directly, but it happens in these kind of signals, where you're not offered, oh, you are a बहुत बढ़िया actor है, चल आजा विलन कर ले इसमें, हम तो ग्रुप बना रहे हैं, थले ग्रुप में नहीं है तो तेरे को काम नहीं देंगे फिर, that kind of एक attitude होता है. But no big deal, you can fight it out, and you can not fight it out. You can find your own space. I used to hear that Subhash Ghai, when he saw a series called Suffer, so he was talking to the director. वो बोला यार ये लड़का कौन है? तो उसने आके मुझे बताया. Then I used to wait कि किसी दिन सुभाष घई का phone आएगा. But I never got that break in cinema until the time was right. The first thing I bought from my income was VCR. And I was looking for films, and that time I realized that this is not my real drive. Otherwise, the inspiration would have been there even without watching films. So that time I realized that this is a cultivated interest of mine. I have cultivated it, so I have to keep it up, keep it going. So I need to buy VCR, and I need to watch good cinema so that my inspiration is pumped up. I remember I used to watch some commercial cinema, and I used to get engaged and involved in this cinema. But as I used to come out of the theater, I used to yawn a lot.
Used to yawn?
Yawn a lot, I kept yawning, and I used to think that something has taken out, something has been sucked out of me. But there is cinema which I started watching after I came to drama school, which used to create a kind of spell around me. And I used to be in that spell. I didn't want to interact with anybody, and that is something which I want to achieve as an actor, that I keep doing things which stays with the audience, and which starts interacting with the audience after you come out of the theater. Art only comes when you start making things personal, and when you start reflecting on those things, life around you, life which surrounds you, whatever you are absorbing as a human being. And then you are somehow, communicating that observation, your own point of view about society, about human beings through those stories. If that is not happening, then art is not happening. You are just as entertainer, actor, celebrity, whatever you can call it.
So Irrfan, what are the choices that you've made that have made you the man you are today?
Getting bored with oneself, just to avoid getting bored with oneself, to keep my profession, because I had no other way to keep engaged myself, no other way. I had choices when I was a teenager, I could have indulged in a few things and it could have, engaged me. But somehow, my naive mind, whatever, it kept telling me that you need to find your space where you could engage yourself, because I'm terrified with myself. I have a lot of anger, I have a lot of anxiety, I get bored with things very easily, and I could never fit into the system, any kind of system. Because when I came to industry, my well-wishers also told me, यार ये तुम अलग-अलग गेटअप में फोटो खिंचवाते हो, अलग-अलग सीरियल के, तुम्हारा चेहरा पहचान में नहीं आ रहा, इसमें कुछ और लग रहे हो, इसमें कुछ और लग रहे हो, ये ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. Make an image and build it up on it, build up that image. And I used to wonder, यार मैं ऐसे करूँगा तो बोर हो जाऊँगा अपने काम से. So I think that this line also gives us an opportunity to exercise our own convictions. And they pay off. They pay off. Every house I try and and find a space for myself कि यहाँ मैं बैठूँगा आराम से, कॉफ़ी पीऊँगा, चाय पीऊँगा, पढ़ूँगा. बट वो सब जगहें ऐसी रह जाती हैं. मैं पूरे घर में टहल रहा होता हूँ. मैं जब स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ रहा होता हूँ तो कभी वहाँ हूँ, कभी स्क्रिप्ट मेरी उस कमरे में है, लाइन में यहाँ बोल रहा हूँ, फिर मेरे को उस लाइन के बाद क्या है, ओ फक किधर स्क्रिप्ट. सो आई एम बेसिकली अ स्कैटर्ड मैन, आई एम नॉट एन ऑर्गेनाइज्ड मैन. So the whole being is your tool. So it's you know, it becomes a kind of a responsibility, or a kind of, you should enjoy taking care of oneself.
Take care of your soul
Take
also.
it soul also. You know, that's what it is. You know, to enrich your soul through your job, it has to have communication both ways. Otherwise, you are doing injustice to your job. Yeah, you're killing a possibility.